and welcome to another episode of Ginger Force Apocalypse, the podcast. I'm Britt Rochelle.
I'm Muffin.
And February hath begunneth. It is a new month. Love is in the air already, at least on World of Warcraft. And I think something on Fortnite starting this week, but we'll get into all that here in a minute. Before we do that, I want to know what gaming Muffin has been getting up to this past week.
None.
That makes sense. He's a busy boy. Got a day job, got a family. Let's blow up this podcast so that he can ditch the day job and feed his family still.
We'll just start with the Twitch, people.
Yeah, start with the
Twitch. There.
Let's get this boy blowing up. Oh my god, I figured out. I know you make this joke every time that the only reason that I have any following or traction is because of, my assets.
Your personalities.
My personalities. But hear me out. Maybe that's what you need. Maybe you need to get one of those silicone chests.
I'm not putting on fake tits.
You can put on a silicone chest, though, and have a bikini on and be like the most popular guy streamer on Twitch. Game the system, Muffin. Use your head. Big brain move.
I would have to change my name.
To what?
It would have to be Delusions Are Us.
There you go. You know how amazing that would be?
Not at all.
No, but you don't change anything else. You still, keep your same opinions, keep the beard, keep your sunny disposition, or whatever you want to call it, whatever you've got going on over there, and just have the chest.
No, I'm good.
It could be hilarious.
I'm good.
Or hear me out. Have your wife start streaming and you just play the games for her. That works out so well for lady streamers all the time.
Yes. Because, that one, the Indian dude, was he even Indian? I don't know.
Who are you talking about?
The
guy who tases his dog? Because we'll be talking about him.
No, the Taiwan, the Indonesian,
that esports thing we talked about a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yep. I think she was Vietnamese. I don't remember. Sorry, we're not trying to be racially insensitive. We just don't remember. Thanks for liking the live. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. Don't forget to share it, too.
We're over here just, racially profiling everybody.
Now, okay, so I do have one gaming thing we did get into last week is you did finally get me to start playing Destiny 2. And I'm a complete and total noob. I think I'm doing okay, but I'm still a noob. Why are noobs in Destiny called blueberries?
I don't know.
I'm here for it. It's adorable. Oh my god. Does that mean, Muffin, when you were new at the game, long ago and far away, did that make you a blueberry muffin?
No. I played in the beta before the game was even released. That wasn't even a term back then.
Of course you were. Of course you were in the beta. I tried. I'm just saying, still call yourself a blueberry muffin, because it'd be cute. But no, so that's, I guess, kicks off, because I go, my week in gaming for when I refer to it, isn't it the best cam review? Come on, you know it is. But I go Thursday to Thursday in terms of gaming weeks, because that's when me and Muffin we do co-op streaming every. If you want to join me via your cellular device, we can co-host this proper.
That's a lot of effort.
It's really not. You just gotta stand. You put. We'll talk.
I don't even think I have TikTok Studio.
You don't need to do it. You can do it directly from the TikTok phone, the mobile app, if you have access. That's what I'm doing. That's why it's vertical. Just instead of hit post, you hit live.
I don't want to do that.
Okay. You do what you gotta do, home skillet biscuit. But, so yeah, I did start playing Destiny 2. It's a lot of fun. Go figure, I'm better at shooters with a keyboard and mouse than, what's it called? A controller. Let's
He
see.
said he's never heard of blue. You've never heard of the term blueberry metal?
Metal? You never heard of the term blueberry? I mean, I hadn't, but that's just because I'm a Destiny noob. I'm new around these parts. That is a negative. We're learning new things. That's what this podcast is all about. Learning and growing.
It's literally in Destiny 2, new players are officially referred to as new lights in the game. In terms of stemming from the introductory question line. Jesus Christ, I just can't talk today. Other community terms include kindergarten.
Kindergarten. That's adorable, and I'm going to use that.
Affectionate for a newbie, and blueberry, which is a random player.
Well, I'm not a random player. I'm just new, so I guess I'm a... What do they call it? A kindergarten. Kindergarten.
Yeah.
That's adorable. Metal's been playing since the first Destiny. That's awesome. I'm a kindergarten.
When was the first Destiny? How about that?
That's so fucking cute.
When was it released?
Remember, he
No
can't hear
Googling.
you
I just need the answer right now.
Remember, Metal can't actually hear you. This is on TikTok. You gotta
God
put
damn it!
You gotta put it in the chat, or God forbid, join my stream. He's gonna chat. All right. While he's doing that, I'll go over my gaming this week. Let's see. What did I do? Friday, I did Fortnite, which actually... Oh yeah, Friday I finished up the South Park quests. I got my little Adventureland glider. I'm kind of obsessed with it. Yes, I'm dim with the light, but I'm growing. Let's see. Yeah, I got some new skins. Oh no, that was after Friday because I logged in yesterday to see what the new stuff was, and there's some cute stuff. We'll be getting into some more Fortnite. It's actually quite not the biggest controversy. We've had way bigger controversies than what we'll talk about, but it's let's just say the fandom's a bit miffed right now, as I've seen on Twitter/X. But I got my Adventureland glider. If it's not out of the store already, I'm probably gonna get a South Park skin with my monthly V-Bucks. But we'll see, because there's some other newness coming out that I might want to get instead. Also, the South Park stuff might not still be in the store by then. We'll see. Actually, I'll probably check that today instead of waiting till tomorrow. But I digress.
Yeah, you do that, Brittany.
See, Saturday...
You do that.
I will. Saturday, I ended up not playing Kingdom Hearts. I had a previous engagement to go to, but Saturday night, I did start Lost Records Bloom Rage, that Telltale game that we talked about last year. And I was a bit under the weather, so it wasn't perfect. But man, that game's kind of boring. I'm going to give it another go with a better attitude this Saturday night. But I might just go back to Sims, because that game we're looking for keys, and I'm talking to like all my friends, and I videotape. I did garner, so far the only thing I've gotten from that game is a new nickname for Oakley. Fluff butt. Like, that's about all I've gotten from this game. It's got I think it wants to have an interesting premise. I think it's just slow. And I'm not used to those kinds of games anymore because I've been playing more action-packed fare, so to speak. Yeah, I played through Life is Strange just fine. Life is Strange is kind of a slow game. But it's not this slow. Even the new one that I was kind of meh on wasn't this slow. So, again, gotta have a better attitude. Gonna give it the old college try. But if it does not catch my interest or get interesting on Saturday, I am going back to playing The Sims. Or just another Life is Strange game. Let's see. Monday, I didn't really game. Tuesday, I'm getting better at playing Sabaton's The Last Stand on guitar, so that's pretty awesome. It's an amazing song if y'all haven't heard of it. Kind of becoming a Sabaton stan over here. Oh, let's see. Tuesday night. Oh, right. I beat Tomb Raider. I was going to get my Destiny stuff done Tuesday because I was like, oh, I only have like an hour left in Tomb Raider. I'll need something for the other 3 hours. I'll still get my Destiny stuff done before you and I hop on. I'll just start my stream a little early and bust through it. Saratoga rocks. I don't. Is that a song by Sabaton, or are you making a joke? I'm still new, but right. So I actually advertised Tuesday's stream as, let's beat Tomb Raider, and get through my Destiny stuff. I literally only played Tomb Raider. Okay, fair enough. But so I thought I had like 2 hours left in that game on Tuesday. I had 5, but I did finish the new Tomb Raider, or the definitive Tomb Raider that came out like 2013. I want to say 2014-ish, and I want to say I'm gonna do a full review on it. You'll see that. What's it called? I'm gonna get back the ball rolling on my game reviews on YouTube and OFTV. But hear me out. I think the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition is a good game overall. Some of it's a bit repetitive, but it's a good game. It's fun. But you'd be hard-pressed, gun to my head, to tell me it's a Tomb Raider game. Just because you give your main character the name Lara Croft doesn't mean that it's a Tomb Raider game. And here's my thing about it. When you hear Tomb Raider, what do you think of as her signature weapon? Muffin. Like, when you think Lara Croft, what do you think?
Triangle titties in a 2002 PlayStation game.
No, but when you think about her signature weapon, what she fights with, what is her signature? See, metal answered pistol. What do you think?
See, the only one that I played was Shadow of the Tomb Raider, so her main thing was a bow. So okay. Bow.
See, I guess that's where the issue comes in, is if you look at old school Tomb Raider, she's got dual pistols. That is her signature weapon. Yep, Derek got it. It's dual pistols. And even at the end of the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, they pay homage to it. It's a little bit of an interesting choice. It's what are they called? A quick time event, where she gets her dual pistols, she finishes off the main bad guy, and the game ends, and they ride off into the sunset. So after the game, before I finished my stream, I realized I'd unlocked some concept art. I like looking at concept art. And one of the concept art pieces was Lara Croft with her signature weapon, as she's drawing back a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Which is not her signature weapon. I use a bow and arrow a lot. In my gaming experience, it's my signature weapon, but it is not Lara Croft's signature weapon. It's just not. And it's okay if you want to give her a bow and arrow. Lara Croft can still be Lara Croft and wield a bow and arrow, even with expertise and finesse. But saying it's her signature weapon, I don't know, it just rubbed me the wrong way. It looked like, again, the dev team put so much love and work into that game, and it genuinely is a good game. But to not acknowledge what truly is her signature weapon, according to literally every other game that came before it, just kind of seems wrong.
You're really out here going, you know what really grinds my gears?
Yeah, it does grind my gears. You don't really grind my gears. Lara Croft not having... Oh, someone else too spoiled it for me, which I guess thank you for that. Now I don't have to play any of the other new games. I'll just play the old games like I should have in the first place. But that little quick time event where she gets the dual pistols is apparently the only time in any of the new games she gets those dual pistols. And that's
wild.
Just weird. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, boy. Oh, now I gotta mute my thing. There we go. At least I can hear you now. They can see your muffin. Get it?
You're right. They can see the muffin. Hold on. Let me turn the camera on.
See, we made it work. Now everyone gets at least the partial GFAP experience. Y'all won't see the game news stories like you can on any other stream, but you can at least see and hear the muffin. We worked it out.
For the time being.
For the time being. Again, we'll go back to our regularly scheduled podcast, but Jesus, whatever. Anyways. All right. With that being said, I'm gonna finish up my gaming, and then we'll get into the news. But let's see. So that was Tuesday. I didn't get to play Destiny Tuesday. Wednesday was Warcraft Day. Oh yeah, the Warcraft. Oh my God. So the Love is in the Air event is live on World of Warcraft. If you didn't know, it's a whole lot of Valentine's stuff, and it is amazing. Because I never got rejected once giving the NPCs and the guards my Valentines, but you can get rejected, and the only way to erase the debuff is for another person to use a friendship bracelet on you to mend your broken heart, and it's so cute. But yeah, you go around giving love tokens to people, and you get buffs for creating little care packages, essentially. Yes, you do need to catch up on WoW. There's some good stuff going on, especially... Here we go. This is it in sign language, in turtle mode. But Turtle WoW is my favorite, I gotta say. But I don't remember why. Oh yeah, because love was in the air, and I was trying to see if I could find love. So I flirted with an NPC. Oh no, it was a player character, because you can /flirt, and some pre-recorded stuff will come out. So I flirted with this Tauren. He was a level 60, and he winked at me and flirted back, and so we were we had a little rapport thing going on. It was really cute, and I /licked him. so
what the hell is wrong with you?
So many things. So I /licked him. And we were, I don't know, it was just a whole joke thing me and my group had going on as to what love tastes like. So naturally, the Tauren asked me what he tastes like, and I told him fish tacos and pennies, or perhaps a Whopper with cheese, because he's a Tauren, he's a cow man. So, well, but thank you. And he said I smelled bad and walked away, so I cried before my friend could throw rose petals on him. And she was basically like, man, I'm glad I didn't waste those rose petals. What a waste. What a jerk he was. And it was pretty amazing. But yeah, so I got some questing done. I think I got to level 8. Because for some reason, you don't get XP from the Valentine's quests. At least not the ones where you go all over 3 different cities and come back to the Undercity just to give this chick who doesn't want love some, romance letters or whatever. No XP. Whatever, I guess I have to go to Ravenholt Manor to get the XP, but whatever. Stick to orcs? Yeah, I should probably stick to orcs. Well, I'm a troll, so,
I knew it.
I'm a troll named Crackney. Let's see, then today's that takes us into today, Thursday, where we'll be playing more Destiny 2 tonight. Yeah, so that's where we're at. I guess we gotta get in some gaming news now, don't we?
Did you finish your solo mission?
I did tell you I'm gonna go on early and finish them before you hop on. So I'm gonna start at 6 and get my stuff done, because it shouldn't take. I bust through them pretty quickly, so it shouldn't take me too long. And then by the time you hop on, we'll be on track. Orc hunter named Rompum. Nice. All right, let's get my news going. Countdown clock. There it is. You disconnected. It's all right. We'll survive.
No, I accidentally clicked the. Because I had it open on. The computer.
Okay.
I accidentally clicked the page again, and it kicked me out.
How dare you?
God forbid.
Yeah, God forbid, am I right? So, starting off strong with an apology from Pokemon. I don't know. Nintendo could stand to apologize for more if you ask me, but what do I know? Let's see.
I did request again, by the way.
Oh, okay. Let me... There we go.
2...
We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah. Nos hicimos. We did it. I think I'm saying that right. I know Spanish. I'm not fluent, but I know Spanish. I just don't obviously watch Dora anymore. Anyways, I'm getting right into it. So, Pokemon, the Pokemon company, not Nintendo. Oh, it's just TPC. It's its own thing. Issues a statement after canceling a controversial event. Yeah, I don't really get into the Pokemon card game. I tried a very long time ago. Not very hard, I'll admit. I tried harder to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! Than Pokemon, but I still watch the cartoon. Point being, a Pokemon gathering that was set to take place at the controversial Yasukuni Shrine in Tokyo is no longer happening, as TPC, as I'll be calling it, canceled and apologized for the event. The Pokemon event that was scheduled to take place at the Yasukuni Shrine was themed around the franchise's popular trading card game. Given the popularity of the Pokemon TCG, events have long been a way for players to come together. Although Pokemon TCG events hosted by the Pokemon Company are held periodically, anyone with official Pokemon Play credentials can host local events at various locations, including card shops and venues. These events can range from Pokemon TCG expansion launch to a competitive tournament of different sizes. With the recent arrival of Pokemon TCG's Ascended Heroes expansion, traders will have various opportunities to participate in events and trade cards with their peers. Now, why was it canceled and why are they apologizing? Let's find out. Yep, Team Rocket blasting off again. A meetup was scheduled to happen in Japan. I'll start from the beginning. I'm trying to freaking paraphrase. I hate how these articles are written. I really do. But although the Pokemon TCG and its many expansions are popular for collectors and scalpers alike, a meetup that was scheduled to happen in Japan has already been called off. On January 30th, the Pokemon Company released an apology for a Pokemon card game gathering that was scheduled to take place at the Yasukuni Shrine in Tokyo. Via machine translation, TPC said, "We sincerely apologize for the various reactions and opinions that have been generated as a result of this publication." TPC added that the information about an event at the Yasukuni Shrine was posted due to a lack of due diligence. TPC said the listing was made on the event search page of the Pokemon Card Game Traders website, which operates a system that posts information about events hosted by individuals with Pokemon Card Game certification. Following its cancellation of the Yasukuni Shrine event that was listed, TPC said, "To prevent a similar incident from happening again in the future, we will thoroughly review and strengthen our event information checking system and approval process and strive to prevent recurrence." Again, I don't really know why this is controversial yet. I haven't gotten that far, and I'm not cultured enough to know what the shrine is. But given it's a shrine, I'm assuming it's something either holy or otherwise quite important to some family or the Japanese culture as a whole somewhere. I'm just saying the closest equivalence, which is maybe a false equivalency, I apologize, but I'm just saying we're not holding an MTG tournament at Auschwitz, so maybe these things should be checked a little bit, you know? If it's a mom and pop card shop in Savannah, Georgia, yeah, let them run their card game. But somewhere like a shrine or some historical site, yeah, you should probably run that by some people first. Anyway.
Nah, let it ride.
Let it ride?
Let it ride.
Located near the Imperial Palace in Tokyo, the Yasukuni Shrine is, historical, I called it, Shinto shrine, where people who died in wars between 1869 and 1954 are memorialized. The names and origins of the people within the Yasukuni Shrine can be found within its registry called the Book of Souls. This includes soldiers who fought for Japan during the First and Second Sino-Japanese Wars and World War II. Although over 2.4 million individuals are named throughout the shrine, 1,066 of them are convicted war criminals from the Pacific Theater of World War II who fought for Imperial Japan at the time. Yeah, so yeah, let's just hold a freaking Yu-Gi-Oh tournament at the 9/11 memorial while we're at it. Like, come on. Like,
I mean,
or the Tomb of the Fallen Soldier. Let's host Magic the Gathering there. Come on, people.
so think about. You remember when Pokemon Go was like a really, really big thing, right?
Yes, I remember. It was right after I moved, which was amazing.
Okay, so when Pokemon Go started to be like this massive thing, do you not recall I think it's the coughing Pokemon at a certain location?
I remember
a memorial.
That was at I think I just referenced that event specifically, but that was at one of the concentration camps, right?
At one of the gas chamber.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
That's why, for one, you shouldn't let AI run anything, because you shouldn't do it. And for two, again, that is what I'm saying though, is the fact that someone announced without moderation, the fact there wasn't anything moderating, no approval given, no checks, no balances. And they're like, yeah, this shrine where, war criminals are memorialized, let's just have a card game tournament there. Why not? Not just war criminals, but soldiers, people who died in wars. Again, it'd literally be like hosting Magic the Gathering at the Tomb of the Fallen Soldier, which, again, I'm really bad at geography, so I'm not trying to be insensitive, but I'm pretty sure that's in or near DC or Baltimore. So, all I know is I've been there. It's a very somber visitation. You should not host card game tournaments there.
It was fun while it lasted,
Right, like, I get the whole, there's a lot of stuff coming out, not going to get into it, but there's a lot of stuff coming out politically and historically that we're finding out that's just not great. And maybe not everything needs to be sacred, but some things should just stay sacred. I'm just going to say it. But other than that, TPC said that its philosophy of connecting the world through Pokemon will be paramount in ensuring future events are placed in more acceptable locations throughout the world. As for the future of the Pokemon franchise, fans will not have to wait long for new information. The 30th anniversary of Pokemon will be held throughout 2026. And at least 2 Pokemon video game titles, Pokemon Pocopoeia and Pokemon Champions, will be released sometime this year. So hey, I'm not the only thing turning 30 this year. Pokemon is too!
Pokepedia is just Animal Crossing with Pokemon, right?
Yeah, we've talked about it before. Again, I won't be buying it, but yeah. So, I didn't know this was a thing that existed, for one, but I thought it was, interesting. So, Dataminers have figured out what the Fallout countdown clock is counting down to, and it's not what you think. Now, see, when I see countdown clock, I think new game. But this author on Game Rant, Aaron McKinley, is saying it is not what I think. So, let's see what's up. A recent data mine has confirmed that the timer on Fallout Season 2's website is just counting down to a new virtual location to explore. The clock has captured the attention of many fans excited for new game news after the Amazon show injected new life into the franchise, but it seems they may be in for a disappointment. When the Fallout clock finally hits 0 later this week, it won't end in any groundbreaking game announcements. It's been years since Bethesda has released any new Fallout games, but the series has been a massive boost in popularity lately. Has seen a massive boost. After Season 2 of the show premiered, Fallout became the highest-rated live-action adaptation of any video game franchise, even beating out their critically acclaimed Last of Us HBO show. Okay, critically acclaimed. I've only heard bad things, but okay. Go off, I guess. That's why I don't trust critics. All the hype around
critically acclaimed dog shit. Everybody's seen it and everybody knows what it is.
Oh my god, why? I feel like that. If Bethesda wanted to do something kind of controversial but kind of funny, the dog in Fallout's name is Dogmeat, right?
In the game, yes.
But not in the show?
It's just dog.
They should have called it dog meat. I digress. But hear me out, Vic. Choose dog meat, not dog shit. Watch the Fallout series on Amazon Prime. But I guess I couldn't say that because HBO's connected to Amazon now, so whatever. All this hype around the TV series has driven people back to the source material and presented the perfect backdrop to drop a bomb about a new game or remake. But unfortunately, it seems as these hopes were nothing more than wishful thinking. This post may contain spoilers. Again, I haven't played Fallout, so I don't know. I don't care. I'll play it eventually. I really will. I promise.
She's not going to play it.
I will! Look, I played Doom.
She has a list of games that she has yet to touch, and it just keeps growing and growing and
you
growing.
know how long gaming has been a thing? It's going to keep growing until I die. Like... So there's a new 3D location explorer. Fans have noticed a countdown timer on Fallout Season 2 website in early January, but a Redditor by the name of Clint GH has now shared that the countdown is for a new area on the site's 3D location explorer, not a remake announcement like many had hoped. A picture of files Clint pulled from the site's metadata shows a tower icon with the name Location 4, where there's currently the clock and an image of a padlock. According to the user, metadata also shows that this location will be called the Penthouse upon reveal and gives a 3D mock-up of Mr. House's penthouse to explore, as they can with other show locations on the website. That's cool. Now, see,
if you click around, you can find like the Fallout page, and then it directs you to another link, which then directs you to another link, and then it somehow ropes you back to Game Rant. It does, in fact, show a Twitter post where that tower that you saw, minus 29 days, 11 hours, and 28 minutes, and it has a padlock on it. And then you've got the blimp, the shop, Vault 33, terminal, archive, and door, and then the farm.
Okay.
So, kind of ropes it all back to the TV show.
Yeah, and I've thought about that. But I just want to address the chat real quick. Metal, yes, we did actually play through all the Halo series. I did Halo 1 by myself because Muffin hates me. But no, he basically carried me through all the other Halo games, and we had a blast.
Matt, TikTok won't let her stream, so she's kind of stuck.
Yeah, so if you're watching on Kick or OnlyFriends or Twitch, you can see the news story and everything, but TikTok's being a jerk. So I'm doing what I can with what I got until I can resolve the situation. But
hey, Brittany, can you give me like 2 seconds? You can keep reading because I've already read this post. You can keep reading. Okay. But
well, I'll read a little bit more, and I had a thought. I'll share it with Muffin when he gets back. Thank you. I'm glad you guys understand that. TikTok is. I'm not gonna. We're not gonna get into that. Anyways, so the reveal of this 3D location may not come as a surprise. As many users in the comments of Clint's post pointed out, the Fallout website in question is run by Amazon, which only produces the show, and beyond that licensing agreement has nothing to do with the games in the franchise. Famed insider Jez Corden has also recently stated that the Fallout countdown timer is not related to the games, and the rumored Fallout 3 and New Vegas remakes are not as close to release as some fans had hoped. Still, given how Season 2 brings New Vegas to the show, and how long it's been since Bethesda has made a new Fallout game, some were still hopeful an announcement was on the way, so these findings may still sting a little. Yo, thanks for reposting the live, Metal. If y'all all want to do that, like, share, repost, follow me everywhere, that would be pretty awesome. I would really much appreciate it. I have not played Gears of War yet. I think I need to start like an actual physical list. Okay, I've started a physical list so many times. I'm just terrible at keeping track of the stuff. Will this glitter pen work? We're about to find out. Thank y'all for sharing the live and reposting and all that. So we got Gears of War, Fallout. My dog, he looks like he died. I'm just going to say it. He's very, very much alive. I don't think he slept last night. I don't think he's been sleeping good. Fallout series, BioShock. I've been wanting to play BioShock for a long time. I played a little bit of BioShock Infinite, and I watched an ex of mine play the first BioShock, which I honestly wish I hadn't. Because if I could just relive the reveal of that ending for the first time. Oh, new Gears of War's coming out? Resident Evil? I've played some Resident Evil. I think me and Muffin actually played Resident Evil 4 like 3 years ago. Have we really been going on 3 years? That's crazy. In our podcast relationship, obviously. That's just crazy. Hey, best baby. Welcome in. My co-host will be back shortly. He's just had an emergency come up. God, I want to show y'all how cute this dog is, but I'll leave him be. BioShock. We'll leave it at that for now. A new Resident... Oh, yeah, there's Silent Hill. Need to play Silent Hill. I do have a special Valentine's Day stream scheduled for next week for Valentine's Day. We're going to be playing... I don't usually do dating sims, but around Valentine's Day I do. And when I used to stream with good old Valina Wren, I don't know if she streams anymore, but shout out to her. We used to play a lot of dating sims because it was fun. Cat be screaming for father. That's... Yeah. But here's my question that I want to pose when Muffin gets back, but I'll get y'all's thoughts in the chat. So, with this new show being as popular as it is, this new Fallout series, why would they not just make a game that follows the main... I guess the main character is just you, right? Like, you design your own, what's it called? Oh, Gabe's here! Gabe is now the co-host. That's adorable. You know, actually, since Muffin's gone anyways, the question I want to pose actually is something I want him to answer. Actually, no, I just posed it. Anyways, I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to get myself some caffeine and a snack. He's very talkative. I'm going to get myself some caffeine and a snack, and I'll be right back. Because Lord knows I need it. Oh, never mind. He's right here. I can wait. Muffin came back. The very next sentence.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. No, I was posing why they don't just release a game that follows the story of the show.
Do what now?
Why doesn't Bethesda just release a game that follows the story of the show? But then again, you design your own vault dweller, right? Like, you're just kind of playing you as a vault dweller in the Fallout series?
Gabe does get thrown, but not that excessively, man. So, if you... It's hard to tell you, but I don't really think that you care too much because it's a little bit of a spoiler.
Okay.
Do you plan to play the game?
Yes.
So I can't really explain too much.
Then all right. I'll
keep it short and sweet.
Yeah.
Where they're at now in Season 2 is New Vegas.
Right.
So Fallout New Vegas is Season 2.
Oh, okay.
Fallout 4 was Season 1.
Okay.
Because in Fallout 4, you get to dive more into... Or no, it's not Fallout 4. Fallout 3. You're diving more into New California Republic. Your ghouls. Basically, you're starting off in the wasteland.
Okay.
So essentially, you are following the story, but damn, they already did the season 2 finale.
Oakley woke up.
I guess I missed that part.
Well, now you and the wifey know what you're watching tonight.
Nope, Friday.
Oh, Friday, right. Ugly. Yep, he woke up, so I bothered him. Look at little feet. All right. Anyways.
Come here.
He didn't want to wear his hat today. Let's see. For now, it's unclear when the older Fallout games may get new versions, which, again, we don't necessarily need. If any game needs a reboot nowadays, it's Duke Nukem. But it could be... Yes.
No.
Gaming needs Duke Nukem. We need that hyper-masculine, hyper-violent, hyper-misogynist energy back into gaming. I'm just going to say it.
Just play with a Republican. What do you mean?
Or just play the old games, which I have. I'm afraid to touch it with a 10-foot pole because it kicks my butt. But you know what? That's what gaming used to be.
Skill issue.
Is it looks like Bethesda may have its hands full with The Elder Scrolls 6, and it's also likely that Fallout 5 won't come out this decade, but there will be at least one more season of the show, and the rumored remakes could come out before the 2030s, but fans will just have to wait and see to know for sure. I cannot believe we're almost into 2030. That is disgusting.
It's only 4 more years.
We got 4 years left. God, I'm
And
old.
think about it.
I don't
We have
want
another
to.
25 years before we still won't have flying cars.
We won't have flying cars, and we probably won't have GTA 6 either.
It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. All right.
I feel old. You should feel old, Matt. We all feel old.
Oh, he's a baby. He just had his first tequila shot the other day. See, he can drink legally now, and I need him to come up and visit so that I can show him how to take a proper tequila shot. Salt, shot, lime, with Jose Gold. You got to do gold. Silver's okay, but you got to do the gold.
Fuck it. Everclear.
Ew.
Be a man.
No, don't listen to him. Everclear is a slippery slope. I've had some bad nights on, not too many. I've not done Everclear super often, but let's just say one of my worst nights ever was under the influence of Everclear. To be fair, it's also one of my best nights ever, so grain of salt, time and place. But salt, then shot, then lime. Correct. And I'm so glad you quote. I love Heathers. It's one of my favorite movies. Musicals kind of ass. Good songs. Well, okay, it has like 2 songs I like, but anyways.
You're right, Brittany. Musicals are kind of ass.
Well,
They're all kind of ass.
Musicals as a genre is not ass, but there are some ass musicals. It's like the whole, what is it? A rectangle is a square, but a square is not a rectangle? Or I might have that reversed.
Who the fuck told you that?
My math
A
teacher?
rectangle is not a square. A rectangle is a rectangle.
Or maybe it's a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle is not a square. I think that's how it goes. A rectangle is a square, but a square is not a rectangle.
A rectangle is a square. It's just elongated.
There's an actual mathematical reason to that statement, but I don't remember it at this moment, and we're going to move on from...
Trust me, dude, I'm also fucking lost.
Sorry, we'll have a math lesson later after we get through some news.
I went through calculus. I don't need a math...
See, I
lesson.
skipped calculus, but I took stats in high school. There was no geometry in that. No geometry in stats. Yeah, see,
I did calc, trig.
See, I didn't take
Calc
trig.
2.
My school. See, for my school. I was advanced, but I tripped at the finish line, and my school it's Ohio public school, so not that advanced.
That explains so much. But no, my TISM peaked in school, and after that, it just kind of fell short.
See, at this point, I'm pretty sure I'm rocking out with some freaking undiagnosed and unmedicated TISM, but we all do that already.
Don't let her fool you guys. She's 100% autistic. She will never agree to it, though, even if she takes a test.
So, speaking of musicals, great segue. We all know how much I love K-pop Demon Hunters. I did go on the dark side. The K-pop Demon Hunters bundle was the first bundle that I spent real adult money on in Fortnite. The second one was Alien Earth because someone tipped me to get the bundle. And I really wish I would have waited just a week because then I would have gotten the better skins from the Aliens bundle that they put out like 2 weeks later because it not only had the Xenomorph, but it had an Ellen Ripley skin too, which was awesome. But that being said, so K-pop Demon Hunters, one of my favorite movies that came out last year. Fabulous movie, great songs, just, good time. F it, we ball. Exactly, F it, we ball. But the Wave 2 Demon Hunters skins was released this week. Well, it's going to be released this week. It was announced and revealed this week, like yesterday. And we're going to take a look at them, and I'm going to share my thoughts and the mild controversy that's taking place on X. After months of speculation, Fortnite has officially revealed new K-pop Demon Hunters skins and cosmetics launching February 6th, so just in time for my Fortnite Friday. The Battle Royale's Chapter 7, Season 1, which has been going on way too long, but I don't know how long the season lasts. Again, I digress. Has brought in several collaborations, with the main protagonist of the season being South Park. Yes. While most crossovers of the season have been new, Fortnite is now bringing back a fan favorite collab with Netflix's hit film. The first wave of K-pop Demon Hunter skins in Fortnite released Rumi, Mira, and Zoe's iconic How It's Done outfits, along with an emote, unique ramen back blings, and custom pickaxes. Collaboration proved very popular among fans, not only because of the attention to detail in the skins, which is pretty impressive, I'll admit, but also for its Horde Rush limited time mode. It was released on October 25 during Chapter 6 Season 4, and many players have since asked Epic Games for more K-pop Demon Hunters editions. It seems that the developer has answered players' wishes as Fortnite shared a trailer for a second wave of cosmetics. Yep, Fortnite revealed, so this is now a Genu fan account, Genu being the main demon antagonist, anti-hero character, and the leader of the Saja Boys. So again, I can't play the audio. Really can't play the audio, because that is copyrighted. But, so we got some demons, we got Genu's, so we've, basically what we've got going on here, we got Genu, in his pretty boy skin, we got the popcorn emote, we got his demon skin, and we have the main girls, they'll come up in a minute. We do have the main girls in their golden outfits from the golden performance, which I think is really cool. It says the first, you have Genu's everyday attire from the soda pop presentations, while the second is his demonic Your Idol outfit, which Your Idol is one of the best sequences in that movie, from the movie's climax scene. Aside from the new skins, the trailer also showcases a new emote referencing a popular scene where Zoe spills popcorn from her eyes into her bucket hat. The new cosmetics will likely be available through Fortnite's in-game store. On the other hand, developer Epic Games has confirmed a new competitive event named the K-pop Demon Hunters Cup. Players can participate in the event for a chance to obtain Genu's skin for free if they rank 1st to 250th place. Interesting. Moreover, they can also win a Sussy back bling, Sussy being, the bird. He's got like 3 eyes and a cute little demon hat. At the time of writing this article, Fortnite has not shared an official look at the Sussy back bling yet, though if you look at any Fortnite leak account, you can see it. He's in a little potted plant. It's adorable. There have been rumors that the adorable creature Derpy could also be added as a sidekick, but players will have to wait for an announcement from Epic Games. If that's Soleil, she's like the new season skin, whatever. Although the first night of Fortnite's crossover with K-pop Demon Hunters was generally well received, many players pointed out how it missed the opportunity to add some of the film's most viral songs as jam tracks, despite How It's Done being part of the trailer. With the reveal of the new golden outfits, some fans have wondered if the devs will finally add the song to Fortnite Festival. Fortnites have also been expecting Huntrix to be launched as festival icons as well, which they should. It seems this won't be the case this season, since Fortnite recently announced singer Chappell Roan as the next main star. I was pretty excited about that. I'd play as Chappell Roan. However, there's still plenty of K-pop Demon Hunters content that Fortnite could bring to the game, so hopefully players will see a third wave of the collaboration in the future. So here's something that's going down on X that I kind of agree with, actually. So this was the original reveal outfit for the K-pop Demon Hunters. And as y'all saw in the trailer, the golden outfits are likely the new skins. And now here's where the controversy comes in. That's kind of annoying. They're going to sell the new skins as what they are, skins, right? Whereas in there are a handful of other characters, mainly the ones that come out for the chapter and seasons, that it's the same skin, but a selectable style. You can basically just change the outfit on the same skin. So instead of making the golden outfits a selectable skin and just making it a little cheaper or something unlockable, they're just going to sell it full price as a new set of skins, is what people are surmising. Which, is a cash grab and pretty crappy if you ask me or anyone else on the internet.
That's Fortnite.
Yep, that's Fortnite. Yeah, exactly, of course. Because why would they, Especially for, was it the crew pass, the people who pay, for the Fortnite subscription. Which, again, funnily enough, I do have the crew pass, but it's only because starting, I think it was, God, when did they start it? In November? Yeah, in November, because I started playing in October. Starting in November, they included the Fortnite crew pass in the Xbox Game Pass subscription. So, it's something I was already paying for. They just kind of added another perk. I don't pay extra for Fortnite.
Fortnite Battle Pass. Who wants it?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's the rub here. I might still get the emotes, but in terms of the new skin, I'm gonna pass. I don't like. If I would have waited, I probably would have gotten the golden skins because I do like the golden outfits. And I will stand by. I do agree with a lot of the consensus online. Not having how it's done even as a jam track is kind of an obscene oversight, seeing as, one of the most well-known things in Fortnite, other than its microtransactions, is the fact that the game starts by you jumping out of a bus and skydiving onto the island. And the opening scene, like the first musical number in K-pop Demon Hunters, is the girls jumping out of an airplane into their concert venue to the song How It's Done. And in Fortnite, as you're skydiving, there's some whatever jam track, whatever song you want that you have in your library playing as you fall. So it's just a weird oversight. Yeah, exactly. No, actually, you're right. I was actually... The fact they started including the Fortnite Battle Pass with the Game Pass subscription... It does make sense since they do keep raising the price. So if you're going to raise the price, you got to increase the perks. Come on.
But if you don't raise the price, or if you don't add it, you can keep raising the price, but then you bring people back to the free game, which Fortnite is a free game. Mm-hmm. If you don't add that Game Pass or Character Pass or whatever other fucking pass to Game Pass, it basically, it's a gotcha.
It is a gotcha.
So you're in the game, you're playing the game, and you're like, oh, I wish I could have that item. Like what Metal said was he bought the Ghostbusters DLC or
for Destiny
skins for Destiny.
Yeah,
I've bought plenty of stuff for Destiny, like the skins and emotes and whatever else like that, because it looks great. Destiny 2 is a free game.
Yeah.
They won't add it to the pass because the individual stores or the market wants to make more money because essentially it's a free game.
Yeah.
It's a pay to win at the end of the day, regardless of what game you're playing these days, but still,
yeah,
it's free with an added bonus of, I want that. That costs actual money.
All I'm saying is, in Brit's moment of hypocrisy for the day, I'm just saying, if y'all blow me up, if y'all blow up Oakley, he's got his little social media situation going on too. You can have him as a sidekick in Fortnite. Come on. Who doesn't want this as a sidekick in Fortnite? I do. I'm going to be campaigning for this until I die. But yeah, no, Jesus. that you are 100% right. And that goes well into streaming. So this guy, Hassan Piker.
God, he's got big ears.
He does have big ears. Sorry, man.
Do you think he gets the satellite package on those?
I mean, he's gotta. So he doesn't choose it, but he was banned on Twitch. Let's see what he was banned for.
Stupid.
But yeah. So political commentator. Oh yeah, there we go. Politics. Political commentator Hassanabi Piker has criticized Twitch's content policies after being banned from the platform at the end of January. The development marks his first Twitch ban of 2026. Yes. Let's get Oakley as a sidekick in every game.
I'm gonna let you know now, if Oakley ever spawns as a sidekick in Destiny 2, I'm blasting him off the side of a cliff. Straight up. Shotgun, grenade launcher, something. He will just disappear.
As the fact that you have a cat named Leroy Jenkins is actually amazing. Anyways.
A cat named what? Sorry, you cut out.
Leroy Jenkins.
Cat's name is Larry.
Yeah, your cat's name is Larry. Metal's cat's name is Leroy.
Oh, did I miss that?
Yeah, Leroy Jenkins.
Sorry, bud. Look, Matt, sometimes you just have to be aggressive.
Not with Oakley. He weighs 4 pounds.
Yeah. It's 4 pounds of ignorance.
He is smart. He's just stubborn.
He may be small, but that brain is 10 times smaller.
I'm saying he's smart. He's just stubborn. He sat for me for a treat the other day. And then he refused.
Yeah, because his brain cells were loading. What do you mean?
His brain cells were loading. Your cat weighs more than my dog by like quadruple the amount.
Oh my god, that cat is overweight. I mean, hell, I don't even think Princess weighs that much.
I mean, my big dogs are like 50 pounds, but it's also a bull mastiff and a pitty German Shepherd mutt thing.
I couldn't tell you what Princess is, to be quite honest.
Princess, I'd probably clock in at most like 30 pounds. That's at most. She's not that big, but she's still big. She a unit.
When she was heavier, she was 36 pounds.
Okay, so she's probably between 25 and 30 pounds.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Nice.
I don't know. I don't weigh her. She's kind of a skit.
So back to Hassan Piker. The latest in an ever-growing list of Hassan Piker's Twitch bans materialized on Thursday, January 29th around 7 p.m. Pacific time. His channel on the platform went offline while he was discussing the January 24th, the Frozen Water Boys, as people are calling it. The unaliving of Alex Jeffrey Preddy. Yeah. You know, the fact he got banned for talking of, I don't listen to Hassan Piker. He is a meme in my house at this point for tasing his dog. Again, that's why we get if you ever hear us talking about tasing Oakley whenever he misbehaves or moves slightly, it's literally just us making fun of Hassan Piker.
This was the guy with the dog?
Yeah, this is the guy. It was like a Pomeranian. It was this, and the dog was just sitting. It looked like a stuffed animal, and it moved slightly off of his thing, and he basically went, "Oh my god, this fucking dog!" Pressed a button, and it went, yeah, and went back to its spot. I don't agree with.
Some people just shouldn't own pets.
Mm-hmm. And again, I've had to, discipline Oakley. I've had to kick him out of streams and kick him out of the room and tell him no. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Tase the dog. If Oakley's misbehaving, just tase it. But actually, I think y'all might have even heard me. I kind of lost my temper on Oakley once. He was yapping outside while I was fighting a hard boss in Kingdom Hearts 2 or Birth by Sleep. I don't remember, but it was a Kingdom Hearts boss, and those things are difficult. And I kind of lost my temper on him, and I yelled at him. But I gave him love-ins, and it was an isolated incident. Clearly, whatever Hassan was doing to his dog was an ongoing training method of tasing his dog. Anyways, but this whole thing, so yeah, the event sparked a federal civil rights probe and intensified the currently ongoing stateside protests against ICE. As a result, it has been the focus of much of Piker's recent streams, which has long focused on left-wing political commentary. And Hassan Piker is blaming his latest Twitch ban on ADL. As a matter of policy, Twitch does not publicly comment on individual user bans, as they shouldn't. Keep it in the emails. However, the platform typically provides brief explanations and private email notifications sent to affected creators, which are sometimes shared publicly. That appears to be the case here, with Piker recently posting on Twitter to suggest he was banned for using the word Zionist as a slur by combining it with pig. The streamer also blamed the Anti-Defamation League for the ban, alleging the organization had made it a bannable offense on Twitch, despite the fact that pairing the word pig with other group identifiers is generally not considered a violation under the platform's guidelines. And Interesting. So Twitch announced on November 15th, 2024, so this is going on, a year and a half ago, that it would treat the term Zionist as a policy-violating term when used to attack or demean individuals or groups on the basis of background or religious belief, while still allowing the term in political discussion. To date, Twitch has not publicly credited any external group for that enforcement change. However, the ADL publicly said the platform acted on our recommendation in a Twitter thread responding to the update. In the same thread, the ADL argued that enforcement would matter as much as policy and cited Hassan Piker by name as an example of a high-profile Twitch streamer. It had used Zionist in a demeaning way many times without consequence during his streams. Taking all that into consideration, Piker's allegation that the ADL played a role in the policy change leading to his January 2026 Twitch ban is, in an indirect sense, plausible. I would not call that indirect. I would call that pretty freaking direct, seeing as the ADL cited Hassan Piker by name. That is not indirect. That'd be like me saying, I'm not saying Muffin Sincere, threatened to punt my dog off a Destiny 2 map. But, podcasters do threaten to punt dogs all the time. Like, which they don't. I just pulled that out of my butt. But, the length of Hassan Piker's latest Twitch ban remains unconfirmed. Under Twitch's current community guidelines, using the term Zionist in conjunction with dehumanizing language can result in a ban of up to 7 days when treated as an isolated incident. In cases involving repeated violations, however, the Amazon-owned platform reserves the right to impose longer penalties. The likelihood of that escalation in this instance appears low based on the long-standing criticism from creators who accuse Twitch of having double standards and showing greater leniency towards high-profile streamers who generate a significant share of its traffic. By virtually every relevant metric, Piker is part of that group of the platform's biggest stars. Again, this is giving early 2000s, let's make an example of them, litigation.
Yeah, we're cherry picking. That's all it is.
Like when, who was it? There are two that, what was it? I know Paris Hilton got a ridiculously harsh sentence for a DUI, which I don't agree. DUIs, they should be treated as such. They're, you're not supposed to drive under the influence of anything that's going to impair you. So I'm not saying that, Miss Hilton should have gotten off scot-free, but she did get a harsher sentence than, Joe Schmo down the road who may have gotten a DUI. Similarly with Winona Ryder, she, shoplifted from some again, this is like late 90s, early 2000s stuff, but it's giving that same aura of, oh, he's a celebrity, he's in the public eye, so we're going to make an example of them. You know what I mean? So
I don't really think that TikTok should be banning people for things that they've said.
No.
Especially if they're living in the United States, because what's your First Amendment right?
Yeah, free speech, exactly. And it's Twitch that's doing it. So I'm actually trying to watch, y'all may have seen me curse out. I was crashing out hard on Tomb Raider the other night, and I was saying some mean stuff, and I was using some harsh language, and I am trying to, mitigate that, because this censorship thing is getting ridiculous, but I absolutely agree. Twitch, TikTok, whatever platform should not be banning people for that. If there are direct threats of violence or harm being made, absolutely, ban them for that. But calling someone names or saying, I don't like this person or this group because this, should not institute a ban.
Nope.
Yeah, they like to make examples for all the times they screw up. Yeah, screw up being saying something they don't like, though, is the problem.
Or just screwing up, period. Like banning people that don't do anything wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, that's my thoughts on that. Also, sorry, I gotta rib him a little bit. This is still... We like to talk about things on here, but that is a silly hairstyle. I'm going to say he has a silly hairstylist.
It looks like he used Q-tip.
Does look like he used a Q-tip. So, yeah. So, oh boys, another Sony patent. Sony, you need to stop. Just stop it. Get some help. A new Sony patent. Oh, hey Kyle, what's up? I haven't seen you in a minute. What you been up to? So yeah, a new Sony patent points to AI-generated podcast starring PlayStation characters. Because why would you pay a voice actor to voice acting character when you can just AI it? A recent Sony patent has revealed that the company could be working, this is speculation, on AI-generated podcasts starring iconic PlayStation characters, which would provide players with news and updates about the games they enjoy. Sony regularly files new patents for PlayStation, giving players some idea of what the company may have planned for the future. Right? Oh no, I'm banned! I made fun of Hassan's hairstyle. It's fairly common for PlayStation to roll out new features designed to assist players and guide them towards experiences they'll enjoy. Currently, Sony utilizes PlayStation's dashboards and various widgets to provide players with information that might be relevant to their interests. For instance, gamers can check in on friends and see their latest gaming achievements. As we found out last week, you can also find out when they've left you on red if you turn on read receipts. PlayStation also shows players news stories and updates for games they own or have played recently. The dashboard gives gamers a way to stay up to date on all their favorite titles, but it seems as if Sony has potentially found an even more convenient way to package this information. PlayStation has acquired a new patent, spotted by Push Square, that will allow the company to use LLM-based AI technology to generate unique, personalized podcasts of news that a particular gamer would find interesting. Then what are we even doing? What are we here for? We gotta wrap it up. Sony's got us cooked.
It's all gonna fail eventually. It's AI.
Oh yeah, no, there's already some projected bankruptcies happening this year and next, so it's almost like it's a service that's not sustainable to upkeep.
Xbox is gonna be following suit soon enough, you know? Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure they're already working on it.
The patent also explains that the generated podcast could feature PlayStation characters from games that the user has played. The podcast would be designed to align with the interests of each individual player. Yes, because that's what we need. This means it could let the player know about major updates coming to games they enjoy, discuss recent friend activity, or even provide an extra layer of marketing for things like DLC. Because that's what we want. It's more personalized marketing. While this information is typically available through PlayStation's widgets and dashboard, the place it belongs, this podcast approach could bundle all that information together. The fact that such a podcast could feature PlayStation characters is even more interesting, as also information could be given to a player by iconic figures like God of War's Kratos or Horizon Zero Dawn's Aloy. This isn't the first time Sony's pushed patent involving AI. Yeah, the AI ghost player. Yeah, that's stupid.
I was right, though. Xbox is doing it as well.
Oh, really? They want to do
Copilot for Gaming was announced in the first quarter of 2026. It will assist players by offering tips, helping to solve puzzles, finding hidden secrets, and providing strategies for boss battles via voice-activated chat. As real-time analysis, it can analyze screen content such as team compositions in competitive games to recommend better strategies. And for accessibility, it's designed to help players get good.
You know what else is designed to help players get good?
Practice?
Not being able to progress in a story until you figure out the gosh dang puzzle. Is that not incentive enough?
Not sucking dick.
Yeah, not sucking eggs at the game. Getting good, Scrub Lord. All of those things are options. Or God forbid, again, I try to play without these, but gaming walkthroughs have been a thing since the internet was born. You could go on IGN or literally any other website and get a walkthrough. Or actually, it used to be a thing. gaming cheat books that you could buy at the Scholastic goddamn book fair. Or, this doesn't exist anymore, there's literally a PlayStation hotline. You had to pay for it. It's like $2 or something. But you could, there are in-game hints. But there used to be a hotline that you can call, say, hey, I'm really stuck on this frickin' Spyro puzzle or whatever. Can you help me? What's the sequence that I need to jump on these stupid blocks? Or how do I figure that out? Like, you don't need Copilot in your ear recording your crash outs as you can't figure out Tomb Raider, as often happened to me when I was playing. Or was Duke Nukem Time to Kill. Again, they are the generosity that gaming has in autosaving is ridiculous. Like you walk 2 feet in the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition and it autosaves the game for you. Duke Nukem, if you did not get past that if you don't get to the end of the first level, you're not getting to the next one. If you die, you gotta start over. That's it. Anyway, so exactly, whatever happened to playing to a game until you figured it out? That was supposed to be the incentive to playing these games, not like bonus materials. Nice, I'll admit I do like some concept art. Or, God, say if you have an older brother in the house, asking older bro to help, asking, like, even moms can help. Mom's not home anymore, I guess, and neither is dad. But, like, just play the game.
Dad went to go get milk.
Yeah, Dad went to get milk 6 years ago. He'll be back any minute. But you see, if you're an OG Doom player, you learn to save a lot. Or even, we could talk about this in the next episode. This might actually, this could make a good, a side episode is, the evolution of save files in gaming. But, like, even in Alien Isolation, I was talking about this the other day with my friends. You had to you can't just anywhere you're standing save your game. You had to go there. You had to go to a special spot in the map where you insert your little employee card and you save the game. And even that, if you don't do that smart enough, is not going to work, because there were multiple times I was playing Alien Isolation and I was like, the alien's behind me, gotta run, gotta save. And I get my thing in the save thing, and before the would you like to override your save data window came up, there's the alien tail right through my gut, and I gotta start from, wherever the last square that I stopped at was. So, because if you run, you're gonna track the alien. It's a whole thing. But, yeah. The gaming is not for gamers anymore if you have to ask Microsoft Copilot how to solve a puzzle.
Hey, to be fair, Sony started it first.
Sorry, it was the easiest example. Like, if you need an AI ghost player to finish the game for you, you probably should just drop the game and pick up a new hobby, because you clearly don't actually like gaming. I'm just gonna say it. Doom Eternal needs a manual save. I played Doom Eternal. How did you save that? Oh yeah, it was like I didn't mind the auto save in Doom Eternal. What bugged me in Doom Eternal was actually the end boss treating me like I was stupid, because it said at the beginning, shoot off all the armor bits to defeat the end boss, right? And then you get past that part, shred down the demon's body parts to defeat it. Okay, cool. Told me at the beginning. I wish it hadn't, but it still told me. Whatever. So I'm running around shooting demons, trying to aim my missile launcher at the demon. And because I was taking too long, it literally kept popping up a little window reminding me how to beat the boss, as if I'd forgotten and wasn't just running for my life, trying to survive. That actually bothered me. I don't know. I couldn't answer that for you, Yoav. I don't know anything about mobile fighting games or gacha games, because I don't play them. I don't mobile game. I just don't do it.
She's a loser.
Thanks, Muffin. That's helpful. because I don't play video games on my phone.
Exactly. You call yourself a gamer, you don't have even a fucking game of solitaire on your phone? Tisk.
I mean, I've got those, like, puzzle games, but, like... No, I've never played Dragon Ball Legends. I've never even heard of that before you brought it up.
It's not even a good game. Don't ever bring that trash up again. Who said that? Banned. Banned.
No, we're not banning Yoav. He likes Dragon Ball everything. That's not a crime. What do you mean, what the hell is my problem?
Who's on my side?
Oh, you're talking about Dragon Ball. Sorry, I go on rants a lot, so it's hard for me to keep track what exactly my problem is with what. But I have many issues, but that's not what this podcast is about. Hey, Boujang, I'm glad you liked that one. Anyways, we're gonna get back on subject. I'm in a ranty mood today, apparently. So, speaking of Doom, the developer of Doom has teased something exciting for the studio's 35th anniversary. Let's go. id Software. Is it id or ID Software? I don't know. I'm calling it id. id Software has released a video celebrating its 35th anniversary while also teasing upcoming content. Founded back in 1991 by 4 members of the Louisiana software company Softdisk, id Software made major technological breakthroughs in video game development, specifically on PC, redefining the first-person shooter genre several times over with Wolfenstein, Doom, and Quake as franchises. Wolfenstein laid the groundwork for the FPS genre to follow, Doom helped to popularize the genre, and Quake became the studio's first proper 3D FPS game. While the founders went their separate ways following the release of Quake in '96, the studio continued to develop first-person shooter titles in the 2000s. Yes, we all know Game Rant authors like to do this where they kind of catch you up to speed as of the history. Alright, anyway, so what's this announcement? From Hugo and Marty. On the id Software Twitter account, the studio released a new video from studio director Marty Stratton and game director Hugo Martin, celebrating the 35th anniversary of the studio and hinting at new things to come. In it, Stratton and Martin thanked the best fans in the world for all their support of id Software over the years, and offered thanks to their partners across Microsoft Gaming and ZeniMax. While stopping short of saying names, the duo also thanks the devs who came before them and the founders of id, referencing Adrian Carmack, John Carmack, Tom Hall, and John Romero. The pair also indicated the studio would do some special things to celebrate this anniversary, with Stratton saying that the team had a lot coming up this week to celebrate with the fans. He also noted that the team would spend 2026 celebrating this anniversary and a lot of other anniversaries, though he didn't expound more on the studio's upcoming plans. Martin also echoes Stratton's comments, telling fans to stay tuned as the studio has much more in store. While id Software may have plenty to reveal in 2026 to celebrate its 35th anniversary, a new major title in the Doom franchise may be out of the question. That makes sense, seeing as Doom the Dark Ages just released last year, so there's that. Its next major title has likely just begun development and won't be ready for a couple of years. While id Software may release some new downloadable content for the game this year, 2026's celebration will likely be centered around discounts on currently available titles, as well as behind-the-scenes looks at the studio's history. So this article is basically just keep a lookout. id's doing something. Good for them. I thought it was going to be something more, but you know what? That's fine. Good for them.
It's always some lame-ass reveal like that, though.
Right. Okay, so finally, we started with an apology, we're going to end with an apology. Dispatch developer and Nintendo both issue statements on one game's unexpected Switch censorship. I think I heard about this, but I don't quite remember. So let's refresh our memories. The developer of Dispatch... Is that the game? Yep, the game's name is Dispatch. Okay. The developer of Dispatch, Ad Hoc Studio, and Nintendo have shared statements regarding the state of the game on Nintendo Switch. In addition to detailing what happened, the developer of Dispatch has apologized for the situation, saying they're truly sorry and shared some information on how the team is working with Nintendo to try and fix the problem. Dispatch originally launched for the PS5 and PC starting in October of last year, immediately receiving significant praise and accolades. In addition to being nominated for Game Awards, Dispatch has received positive reviews and an impressive 96% recommendation from critics on OpenCritic. Nintendo Switch owners were excited to get their hands on the game, but when it launched on January 28th, Dispatch arrived with significant censorship with no way to disable it. Players were not happy. Let's see. What was censored? Because I know this is not, what is it, Zenless Zone Zero or anything like Lollipop Chainsaw where you can look up the character's skirt. Or is it? Let's see what got censored. A few days in the game's launch, did it do? Regain censorship. What got censored? That's what I'm trying to find here. Ad Hoc confirmed that Nintendo requires any game on its platform to be rated and meet its guidelines, and that while Ad Hoc thought that the uncensored mature content getting through on Nintendo systems in games like The Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk 2077 meant that Dispatch would be in the clear, they were wrong. As a result, the developer ended up releasing Dispatch in its censored state on the Nintendo Switch and on Switch 2. However, the team also acknowledges there was a mistake there, as the team intended a disclaimer to be present front and center in the game's description, explaining that the content would differ from what was available on other systems. The disclaimer ended up getting slotted into a different field entirely, meaning some players never saw it prior to purchasing the game. Shortly after the discovery that this was the case, the developers had the store pages in the US changed to give the disclaimer better visibility, and other regions have subsequently been changed or are in the process of changing. The team explained that they are truly sorry and that they understand that people are angry and that they have a right to be. What got censored, though? Okay, Dispatch looks like it's an office game, undercover superheroes or something. Yeah, let's see. Dispatch is censored content. Let's see what happened. Visual censorship mandatory. Hang on. What happened? Originally launched, da-da-da-da-da, recognizable names, da-da-da-da-da. With the arrival of Dispatch on the Switch and Switch 2, players found that one of the game's options is forced on default on Nintendo's systems. The visual censorship option, which was an optional toggle on PC and PS5 versions of Dispatch, is completely gone as a player toggle option in Switch and Switch 2 ports. Ergo, visual censorship is forced on when playing Dispatch on Nintendo systems, leaving players with no way to remove it. Visual censorship places black bars over characters and scenes containing nudity or obscene hand gestures. However, the game's profanity censorship toggle remains intact, as Nintendo users can still keep the course dialogue on if they want to. So it looks like they're...
So what got censored is the art and comics pack.
Uh-huh.
If you get that pack, it gives the certain people that you interact with skimpier costumes.
Okay.
And if you go through and you find it, I mean, just in the one picture, everyone's in just bathing suits.
Okay.
The main girl with the blue mask on.
Yeah.
If you go through the art pack, the bottom of the one piece is a lot shorter.
I see.
There is a window on the chest.
Okay.
In the shape of a star. There's another girl in the back. She's got a very skimpy bikini on. Basically just looks like a string thong.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so it's like...
What game?
All the girls on screen have more revealing clothing in the arts and comics pack.
Okay. So, what game is this rated? Or what rating does the game have is what I'm trying to ask.
Let's see. Come on, Steam Store.
Come on, Steam Store, let's go. No, yeah, the course language filter is still optional. So, you can hear him say the naughty words, you just can't see the naughty bits. Or a middle finger. Yeah. Oh, guy.
I don't even see it.
turn off.
So I went through the Steam page. It says it's just requires agreement to a third-party EULA.
EULA. Dispatch.
EULA.
Game.
And user license agreement. I understand what it means.
No, I also know what it means. I just think it's funny. Okay, I don't want...
It still has an overwhelmingly positive review.
Okay, it is rated... The content rating is M for mature.
Okay, so then why are people bitching about it?
Well, because...
Sorry.
No, it's okay. No, yeah, it's rated for mature themes, including strong language, suggestive themes, and brief nudity, not suitable for children. So what people are bitching about, as you say, is the fact that if you buy it for the PlayStation 5 or PC... You have the option to censor, which is good for streamers, because even if you want to see that content, streaming platforms generally don't. But if you're just playing it for yourself and whole hog, everything out, bottoms up, whatever. But what people are complaining about is the fact that censor option is not an option if you play it on the Nintendo Switch. It just automatically censors everything. So people aren't mad at Dispatch, they're mad at Nintendo. Especially because there's supposed to be a disclaimer saying that this game is censored and you don't have the option to turn it off. At the initial launch of the game, there was no disclaimer. So there was no heads up that, hey, you're not seeing anything dirty in this game, even though it's rated M for mature.
God forbid you see something dirty in a rated M game.
Right? God forbid. Like, in that case, I'm sorry. Well, no, there's still coarse language, so I guess it'd still be rated M, but I was like, if you're gonna censor it, you might as well just rate it T for teen. Like, The Sims is T for teen. There's sexual content in that game. It's not explicit, but it's heavily implied. And there's nudity, blurred out, but it's there. Exactly. For shame, Desert Bluffs. I guess, sorry, the stupid Welcome to Night Vale reference. Anyways, so that's the end of that podcast episode. Thanks so much for joining us. If you want to share your thoughts with us, we do have social media on TikTok, X, Twitter. If you want to support the podcast, we have a store. We've got mugs, sweatshirts, all stickers, everything you need to show your GFAT pride. And all of that can be found at linktree/GFA Entertainment. If you're liking the stream, please be sure to share it, like it, follow me on all my platforms, which can be found at BritishShell.com or BritishShell.co.
Jesus. And you can find me at linktree/MuffinSincere. All of our stuff is there. Just pop on in there, follow the links.
And until next time, thanks so much for watching and or listening to Ginger Force Apocalypse, the podcast. Keep fapping, folks.